who it is. It's me on What's Missing. And guess what? We have another reaction video.
So this one is a documentary in whose name. So yay, I like to call him Kanye West because yeah, I'm old school with it. And he's Kanye West to me. He's got a documentary out or coming out this year. So let's get into the reaction of this video. This is a trailer for it. So let's go.
I'm off my meds for 5 months now, and I got a spiritual connection.
I'm here to take over. Get used to it.
Your personality was not like this a few years ago.
It's a calling by the universe.
We could talk about that later, but
It ain't no but.
And it hurt everybody around you. They just not up enough to tell you.
Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes, and I love you.
It's very easy to slip and all this up.
Never tell me I'm gonna wake up one day and have nothing.
When I went to the hospital, one of the ideas was to do a church.
Yeah, I just been embarrassed or ashamed to cry, man. How about lighting the world up?
We're at the prisons professing how Jesus can set you free. This is a mission, not a show. It's true.
my dad made me
Okay, so as we can see, this dives into a lot to do with his marriage with Kim. Kim West. Kim Kardashian to me. She'll always be Kim Kardashian in my eyes. So yeah, he dives into a lot here. I got like a little report or the review, so where it will be and stuff like that. I'm sure it's going to show that, but basically the documentary dives into Kanye West about his basically Storm. Is it coming out September the 19th? It says under AMSI Entertainment, join forces with AMC. So yeah, be in theaters. It says here the documentary dives into his childhood in Chicago, and it goes into like his bipolar disorder, talking about all the luxuries he's had. So this is kind of crazy if you think about it. He's got bipolar and all that, and he's managed to make millions, become a billionaire, and do it over and over again, kind of in a weird way. Like, so he's lost money and gained money, like as you do. But that's how I'm sure there's certain things that the rich do to stay rich. I don't think once you get that level of wealth, you're gonna. There's only a certain amount of level that you will stoop down to, in my opinion, especially when you become a billionaire, and then you're going down to what, a millionaire. Like, yeah. So yeah, it dives into his how he became rich, to obviously his getting diagnosed with bipolar disorder, so on and so forth. Basically, yeah. From what I gather, it's gonna be a film, an hour and 49 minutes, and it's gonna be in theaters. It says worldwide on that report, and then it mentioned streaming places. So Netflix, I think it will be on Netflix eventually, and other platforms where you can stream, like not Apple, Now TV. I think it would be on Apple TV as well. Yeah, I think it would be on Apple TV as well eventually, or Sky. But yeah, it's coming out the 19th of September, so look out for this. Sorry, let's watch a bit more.
you laugh to respect me. I'll always be there for you.
Thank you, Jesus. It is revealed. I decided to run.
Kim has officially filed for divorce.
We inside current slavery. We just more expensive now.
Either they destroy me or I destroy it.
I have to show an example of a non-perfect black celeb that still wins.
Should I have blown up the Gap shit?
It's a bad dream that's not ending.
Should I have blown up the Adidas shit? But the answer is yes. They're killing us with McDonald's. They're killing our ability to think outside of the box. I write whatever I want, when I want. It's words.
Best thing about being an artist, being bipolar, is anything you do and say is an art piece.
Yeah, from Kanye to Ye. This is interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but you can see that Kanye West has had a difficult life and a weird, like, he's come from obviously being Kanye West to he was kind of like the people's champ back in the day when it come to his first couple of albums, making beats for like, was it Jay-Z and Dame Dash and being their boy, and made beats for a lot of other people that were at the top there, like Twista. I remember him making a beat for Twista, a couple of beats. If you listen to one of Twista's first albums, I think he did most of the production or the beat making and the production of Twista's album. Common, he did as well. He did, I think he did John Legend to a certain extent. He did Jay-Z, obviously. Some of Jay-Z's artists. Yeah, he's done a lot, and he's worked with other producers. Pharrell, you see in there. You've seen, if not, I don't think you saw it, but Timbaland. I know he's worked alongside Timbaland. He even famously, there's a clip of him talking about the drums. Is it to? I don't know if it's to Power or I can't remember what. I think it was to Power or something else. Anyway, one of his tunes, famous tunes. Yeah, he's done a lot. He's been over he's been with Trump, with Kanye, and with his wife or his ex-wife, should I say, Kim Kardashian. Like going to releasing a church or a gospel album. He's done he's been all over the place. Candace Owens, him and Candace Owens are quite close as well. It seems like, from what I see regarding, well, mainly her and him having interviews. So it's been all over the place. And as I said, it seems like he's come from what I've seen, he's come from like that Kanye West that everyone kind of loved. And then he just kind of slowly went. This is what the media mainly perceive video cameras and certain people saying regarding. This is his way. This is one thing I want to dive into as well. Is like, this is his version of his story, and the media paint him a different story, and that's not just with him, with most people anyway. So it's gonna be a good thing to watch, so you can get a proper side of his version of what went on. It seems like it's unfiltered as well. You've seen that clip of him with his I think it was with Kim's mom, forgot her name, but yeah, it's really intense, and he didn't seem like he's shied away from showing you the rawness of it all, if that makes sense. Whereas obviously the news and all that will paint a kind of one-sided picture. So this is going to be good for viewers as well to see, like, actually Kanye West for, well, his side unfiltered of what's going on, so no one can say anything, kind of thing. Like, what you're going to say? He's been doing this filming stuff for a while as well. Having someone who's famously, as a famous guy, I've got his name. This guy here, I think it was. I'm not sure if it's. No, it might be another guy. Can't remember, but it's either this guy that used to film everything from when he first started near enough with Dame Dash and all that, all the way until now. He used to have a camera guy next to him. He's the one that's kind of like started all of that, and then other famous celebrities kind of mimicked it, because he had a famous camera guy, I remember, that followed him around. But I don't know if this is the guy or not, but yeah. Yes, I'm going to reload it one time so you can catch, obviously, certain stuff. You might missed certain stuff.
I'm off my meds for 5 months now, and I got a spiritual connection.
I'm here to take over. Get used to it.
Your personality was not like this a few years ago.
It's a calling by the universe.
We can talk about that later, but
It ain't no but.
And it hurt everybody around you. They just not up enough to tell you.
Did you have
Like, as well, seen that bit with him and Kim. Kim is kind of known for having certain powers in industry and media and stuff like that. I've been told, or shall I say, I've seen online stuff like that, like her and her mum regarding OJ. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Ray J and her, and the mum as well. There's loads of stuff going on. So they've got powers that they can pull if things go pear-shaped, I feel, from what I've heard and seen online. So yeah, he's definitely, obviously, being bipolar. Obviously, you have, is it sporadic? You have kind of different personalities and sporadic stuff that happens. Like, you're gonna snap at any point. You feel stuff really intensely from, I think, or something like that, from what I know about it. But I don't want to talk about something I don't know too much about, too good about.
Having an effect on my mental health.
Yes, and I love you.
It's very easy to flip all this up. Never tell me I'm gonna wake up one day and have nothing.
When I went to the hospital, one of the ideas was to do a church.
Yeah, I just been embarrassed or ashamed to cry, man.
Oh damn! You seen that clip there?
And have nothing.
When I went to the hospital, one of the ideas was to do a church.
Yeah, I just been embarrassed or ashamed.
You can see DMX there as well. That's Kid Cudi. I can tell that's Kid Cudi, and that is DMX. I didn't even realize DMX was alive at this time. I thought he was passed away. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of people. And this is Kanye. Yeah, this is Kanye. Yeah, man.
To cry, man. How about lighting the world up?
We're at the prisons professing how Jesus can set you free. This is a mission, not a show. It's true.
I gotta make you laugh, to respect you, I'll always be here for you.
Thank you, Jesus. It is revealed. I decided to run.
Kim has officially filed for divorce.
We in.
Thank you, Jesus. It is revealed. I decided to run.
It was like, yeah, that was a famous thing on stage. Whew, man. If you look back at some of the stuff that he's done, that's crazy, man. Imagine saying that on stage for thousands of, not alone people around you, but thousands of people on TV, like, are watching, and he's like around government. It seems like people behind him. If you see it in that clip, that means he's so broken and so worn down. There's nowhere, he hasn't had time by himself to, I guess, to come, I don't know, just to like have his thoughts, see someone talk about what's going on with him. It seems like, because to get to that level on stage and say that and just crash out, that's a sign of definitely a mental breakdown, like live on TV. Crazy.
Kim has officially filed for divorce.
We inside current slavery. We just more expensive now.
Either they destroy me or I destroy it.
I have to show an example of a non-perfect black celeb that still wins.
Should I have blown up the Gap shit?
It's a sad dream that's not ending.
Should I have blown up the Adidas shit? But the answer is yes. They're killing us with McDonald's. They're killing our ability to think outside of the box. I was like, whatever I want, we're ability to think outside of us with McDonald's. They're killing.
There's him with like Marilyn Manson. Yeah, man. He must have some like goodness to him, because to have like the type of people he has around him as well. I've seen celebrities and non-celebrities. It's like, Yeah, they must have some. He must have some respect, or they must have his respect. Like people like Marilyn Manson to be like basically on the side or have his back, being doing his thing with him, and he's not a type of person I wouldn't think to be doing it for the money, especially for like someone like Kanye. So yeah,
Our ability to think outside of the box. I write whatever I want, when I want. It's words.
Best thing about being an artist, being bipolar, is anything you do and say is an art piece.
We will say what we feel. We will do what we feel.
that bit at the end, we will say what we feel. We do. You heard it. Butchered it already. That's just me. But yeah, that seemed a bit weird there, the way he said that. Maybe they wanted it to be that way. But whatever they did, it worked. It looks interesting. As I said, it will be in theaters worldwide, it says on the report I read. And eventually it'll be streaming on like places like Netflix, Now TV, I think Apple TV as well, Plus, and Sky and stuff like that. So eventually you get to watch it around the world, or I'm in the UK, so eventually I will get to watch it. And the US, normally they release at the same time, to be honest, US and UK. But anywhere else, I'm sure you'll get it like within the days, if not the same day. So check it out. Obviously, as it gets closer to the date. Wait a minute, I think it's out already. Yeah, it's out already. What am I talking about? The 19th of September. Excuse me. So it should be out already. But we will see anyway. I don't think it's on Netflix as yet. I know it's supposed to be in cinemas. I haven't seen. There's not much advertising for this, to be honest, except for this trailer. So not that I can see. There's not a lot of information or nothing like that online regarding it. So it's not marketed like the way other stuff is marketed, I guess. That could be a reason. There could be a reason for that. Of the obvious reasons. He's pissed off the elite Senate, the wrong people as usual. That's him. So that's most of the way it hasn't been marketed and pushed the way normal stuff is. So yeah, when I saw September the 19th, I don't know why I thought it was. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, so it's out. It's supposed to be out already, but as I said, haven't seen anything yet as of yet. I'll check and see if it's actually in cinemas in the UK. But yeah, check it out. I feel like it's a must-watch. It's definitely interesting to get insight because he's been deeply involved in the music industry, and he's got as you saw, a lot of his interviews as well have been iconic. And when he goes off like on stuff that is quite deep and what's going on with the industry and how they use people. But that's not just the music industry. That's just entertainment. Like to boxing, you see a lot of people getting used and abused. MMA, wrestling, anything you can think of really. People getting these dodgy contracts, mainly from what I hear, and this is not out to the certain community, but most of the people that are doing these dodgy contracts in entertainment are of the Jewish community. They're mostly Jewish from what I've heard. Anytime I hear anything to do with contracts and entertainment, it's always to do with a Jewish guy doing it. I don't have anything, I must repeat, I don't have anything against Jewish people or anything like that. I'm just stating facts. Because I know there's a lot of thing going on regarding the Jewish community and all that. Palestine and so forth, so on and so forth. Just getting shot at them. So I repeat, like, I'm giving you facts. Like, most of these people that are doing these contracts or alleged contracts in the past are from the Jewish community. And if you don't believe me, check it out yourself. Like, you can watch movies. If you watch a movie called NWA, Straight Outta Compton, the guy that does the contract regarding him and Eazy-E is What is he? So check it out yourself, like, before you start coming for people. That's what I'm saying. That's for those that might do that. Those that have got sense and like research and stuff. You do your due diligence and find out. Yeah. Alright, this is the end of the video. In Whose Name, out in cinemas apparently already. Yet to have seen it, but yeah. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm the missing link, and this is another one in the books. A first documentary for the channel as well. I'm out. See ya. Bye.